A long, long time ago, before trees, animals, or even people, there was nothing. Can you imagine nothing at all? No sky, no stars, no colors, just darkness everywhere. But even then, God was there. He had an exciting plan to create something amazing, our beautiful world. Day 1, light and darkness. God spoke into the darkness. Let there be light! Suddenly, a bright, dazzling light filled the space. God smiled and called the light day and the darkness night. It was the very first day of creation, and it was just the beginning. Think about it. What would it be like if there were no light? Why do you think God made light first? Day 2, the big blue sky. On the second day, God stretched out his hands and created the sky. Picture it, a wide, endless space with soft, fluffy clouds floating gently in the blue. God was happy with what he made. Think about it. How do you feel? When you look up at the sky, can you name something amazing about the sky? Day 3, land, seas, and plants. Next, God said, let dry ground appear. Suddenly, land rose up, and the water gathered into seas and oceans. Then God decorated the land with plants, trees stretching to the sky, flowers bursting with colors, and fruits like juicy oranges and sweet mangoes. Imagine this. If you were walking in God's garden, what would you see and smell? What's your favorite fruit or flower? Day 4, the sun, moon, and stars. God decided the sky needed some sparkle. He placed the sun to shine brightly during the day and the moon to glow softly at night. Then he sprinkled stars across the sky like glitter. There were so many stars that no one could count them all. Look up. Have you ever counted the stars? Which do you like more, the bright sun or the twinkling stars? Day 5, birds and fish. On the 5th day, God filled the waters with fish, some tiny, some enormous. Picture dolphins leaping, colorful fish darting, and whales gliding through the ocean. Then God turned to the sky and filled it with birds, bright parrots, speedy falcons, and tiny sparrows singing cheerful songs. Dive in. What's your favorite bird or sea creature? Why do you think God made so many different kinds of birds and fish? Day 6, animals and people. Day 6 was bursting with life. God made animals of all shapes and sizes. Lions roared, elephants trumpeted, and bunnies hopped across the ground. But God saved the best for last. He said, let's make people to look like us. So he made Adam and Eve, the first man and woman. God gave Adam and Eve an amazing job to take care of the animals, plants, and the garden. Best of all, they could talk to God and walk with him. They were very special to him. Big questions. If you could name a new animal, what would it be? Why do you think God made people different from animals? Day 7, a day of rest. On the 7th day, God looked at everything he had made. It was very good. He was so happy with his creation that he rested and made the 7th day holy. It was a day to enjoy his beautiful work. Rest and reflect. Why do you think God rested even though he doesn't get tired? How can we enjoy the things God has made? The big idea. Everything you see, the sky, the flowers, the animals, and even you was made by God. He made it all because he loves us and wants us to enjoy his creation. Memory verse. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1:1. What we learn. God is the creator of everything. Everything he made is good. We are special to God, and he gave us the job of caring for his creation. Next time you go outside, look around and thank God for something beautiful. Remember, he made it all for you because he loves you.